Hello everyone, welcome back to the Kara Animations channel. On this occasion, we will continue discussing the storyline of the animated series Donghua Battle Through the Heavens episode 195. The story continues by focusing on 3 members of 3 different ancient clans. The 3 of them are on their way to the location of one of the other ancient clans. However, upon arriving at their destination, they are shocked to find that the location of the clan has suddenly disappeared without a trace. In the place that should have been the clan's headquarters, now there is no longer a single trace of life or buildings left. All that remains is a scene of great chaos, indicating that something very terrible has happened there. This incident shocked the 3 clan members. They never imagined that in less than 10 years, 2 great ancient clans would mysteriously vanish. First, the Lin clan, and now it was the Shi clan's turn to vanish without a trace. Seeing this, they were filled with deep anxiety. They feared that one of the 3 ancient clans they currently represented would become the next target of the same unknown force that had wiped out the 2 clans. Based on this concern, they intended to immediately report this important incident to the elders or leaders of their respective clans. In the midst of this critical situation, one of them, a representative of the Nuo clan, handed his 2 companions an ancient scroll. The scroll contained a message addressed to the clan leaders of the 2 ancient clans. The message contained an invitation to cooperation between the 3 remaining clans. The goal of this cooperation was to prevent further clan annihilation. The underlying logic behind this invitation was that if they all united and worked together, their chances of survival would be far greater than if they each stood alone. Meanwhile, news of the mysterious disappearance of the Shi clan had also reached the Jiyu clan. At the Jiyu clan headquarters, the clan members and elders were shocked, as this incident closely resembled the previous disappearance of the Lin clan. Not long after, they received even more shocking news. The news stated that the Nuo clan, the Xiao clan, and the La Clantha 3 clansad now formed a large alliance known as the 3 Tribes Alliance. This news caused even more chaos and shock within the Gi clan. What surprised them was that in forming this alliance, the Nuo clan had not invited the Jiu clan to join. This immediately made the Jiu clan realize that they were now under suspicion by the other 3 clans. This suspicion led to accusations that the Jiu clan might be behind the disappearance of these ancient clans. However, it wasn't just the Jiu clan that wasn't invited. The Han clan also wasn't offered to join the alliance. This meant that the Han clan was also in the same position, suspected of being the cause of the disappearance of the ancient clans. In other words, there were only 2 clans with the power to wipe out the other ancient clans, the Jiyu clan and the Han clan. Therefore, these 2 clans were the ones most suspected. However, the Jiyu clan naturally denied any wrongdoing and claimed innocence. The Jiyu clan itself was also shocked by the disappearance of the 2 ancient clans. If not the Jiyu clan, then it was most likely the Han clan that was behind this mysterious event. On the other hand, the members of the Nuo clan were resentful of being accused of being the cause of the disappearance of the Lin and Shi clans. They argued that their clan had always upheld the values of honesty and had no ill feelings with the vanished clans. They were surprised and disappointed that they were being suspected by the other 3 ancient clans, even though they had no motive or reason to eliminate them. However, based on intelligence from the Nuo clan, which had been monitoring the Han clan's movements, the Han clan itself showed no signs of suspicion, remaining passive and silent. After a series of discussions and debates, the Nuo clan leader, who was none other than Xiao Yan's father, Zhu, finally addressed all the clan members and elders. He conveyed that they would be better off now, focusing more on protecting and securing their own clan. He believed that strengthening the clan from within was more important than dwelling on external issues whose truth was still unclear. The clan elders accepted the proposal, and after that, their meeting ended. However, unbeknownst to the other members, Zunor herself also had strong suspicions that the mastermind behind the disappearance of the Lin and Shi clans was the Hun clan. Moving to the Soul Hall headquarters location, from there, the story shifts to the headquarters of the Hall of Souls. There, the Hall Master of the Hall of Souls is harshly scolding his subordinates. His anger stems from their incompetence and failure to gather the high-quality souls the Hall of Souls desperately needs. After venting his anger, the Hall Master of the Hall of Souls orders all his subordinates to leave the room immediately. Not long after, a member of the Hun clan appeared at the scene. This figure was named Hun Chuan Mo, and he had reached the realm of a 6-star Dou Sheng. Hun Chuan Mo came to the Soul Hall Master's residence with the intention of insulting and demeaning the Soul Hall Master's leadership of the Soul Hall, which was an organization under his control. He believed that the Soul Hall was currently in a very bad state. This was because the Soul Hall was struggling to withstand the onslaught of the Tianfu Alliance, and also because they had previously failed in their attempt to obtain the sacred flame in a place called Menikatas, or in its original term, the Nihilita Devouring Flame. The Hall Master of the Soul Hall was naturally deeply offended by Hun Chuan Mo's remarks. He then asked Hun Chuan Mo if the clan elder was trying to offend and blame him for the entire failure. Hun Chuan Mo indirectly confirmed the Hall Master's accusations. However, Hun Chuan Mo also made an offer to the Hall Master of the Soul Hall. He offered the Hall Master a chance to be useful in the future. In his offer, Hun Chuan Mo also revealed important news that Chu Yan was most likely still alive and in the Fire Realm. This news immediately shocked the Hall Master of the Soul Hall. If Xiao Yan was still alive, it would most likely indicate that Xiao Yan had successfully refined and mastered the sacred flame known as the Devouring Flame. This would only worsen their situation and their situation. Despite the increasingly dire situation, Hun Chuan Mo once again gave the Hall Master of the Spirit Hall a chance to overcome this difficult situation. He showed the Hall Master a purple flame. Upon seeing the purple flame, the Hall Master of the Spirit Hall immediately understood the purpose of this gift. By accepting the purple flame, he would be ordered to defeat the Tianfu Alliance once again and also prevent Xiao Yan's growth. Long story short, the Hall Master of the Spirit Hall accepted the gift by absorbing the purple flame into his body, moved to the fallen Btth Pavilion location. The story then shifts to the fallen Btth Pavilion. Their Master Yao Lao, or in some adaptations called Master Yellow and Feng Xian, are present. They are discussing the battle between their alliance, the Tianfu Alliance, and the Hall of Souls. However, in the midst of their conversation, they suddenly see a member of their alliance who is breaking through to the Dou Sheng realm. This member is none other than Yi. He managed to break through to a 1-star Dou Sheng thanks to the help of the drop of sacred blood Xiao Yan obtained earlier. This success makes Master Yao Lao and Feng Xian very satisfied, because now their alliance has added another powerhouse at the Dou Sheng level, namely Ye Xian. Afterward, Master Yao Lao asked Feng Xian about the current situation in the Fire Realm, where Xiao Yan was located. For now, news of Xiao Yan was still unknown. However, the members of the Dragon Clan were now guarding the area around the Fire Realm. Furthermore, thanks to Xian's intact dragon symbol, they could still rest assured that Xiao Yan and Zunor were most likely still safe within the Fire Realm. However, amidst this relatively calm situation, they suddenly received a letter of declaration of war from the Spirit Hall. The letter stated that in 3 days, the Spirit Hall would attack them. This immediately shocked the entire Sky Alliance and put them on high alert. They suspected that the Hall of Souls had most likely received the full support of the Han clan. Faced with this threat, Master Yao Lao ordered all alliance members to dispatch their spies and intelligence officers over the next 2 days to gather as much information as possible. At the same time, they remained focused on awaiting Xiaoyan's safe return from the Fire Realm. Moving into the Realm of Fire. The story then shifts to the Fire Realm. This is where Xiaoyan and Zunor find themselves. They have finally completed the refining process for their rank 3 heavenly fire. As a result of this arduous and dangerous refining process, each of them has experienced a significant increase in strength. Xiaoyan is now at the 5-star Dou Sheng level, while Zunor is at the 4-star Dou Sheng level. This Dou Sheng level increase can be said to be very high and has occurred in a very short time, considering that it usually takes years to advance to just 1 star. Xiaoyan expressed her gratitude to Zunor for her assistance during the refining process. Xiaoyan thought that without Zunor's help, she would likely have been devoured and destroyed by the immense power of the night-devouring flame. In response to her thanks, Zunor replied that there was no need for thanks. Zunor explained that she had intended to help Xian from the very beginning in that desperate situation. Furthermore, her assistance had also had a very positive impact on herself, as she also benefited from a tremendous increase in strength. After that moment, Xiaoyan decided to try and test her newfound strength, which had drastically increased. However, just as she was about to test her strength, Xiaoyan was suddenly shocked. She no longer felt the presence of her heavenly flames within her body. She had possessed 6 different types of heavenly flames. Now Xiaoyan couldn't sense any of them at all. This immediately made Xiaoyan extremely panicked and worried. She feared that she had lost all of her firepower, the foundation of her signature moves. However, in the midst of her panic, a sudden surge of immense and powerful firepower occurred within Xiaoyan's body. Sensing the danger of this surge of power, Xiaoyan immediately told Zunor to stay away from her. After Zunor left, Xiaoyan's 6 heavenly fires suddenly emerged from her body simultaneously. The 6 flames then floated and gathered in the air. After gathering, the 6 flames began to merge into one whole. This merging process produced a new and surprising form. This new form looked like a cute little toddler. The little child then looked at Xiaoyan with joy and curiosity. As the little child approached Xiaoyan felt a strange and mysterious connection between herself and the little child. Long story short, after further observation and sensing, the two of them finally understood that this little boy was a spirit form born from the fusion of all of Xiaoyan's heavenly flames. But not only that, they also sensed that this little boy possessed the aura of Zunor's golden flames. They suspected that this was most likely because the refining process they had carried out earlier had involved Zunor and her golden flames. This strange and unusual sight left Xiaoyan feeling both confused and a little worried. She was worried that she had effectively lost direct control over the heavenly flames that had fused into this living being. She was also at a loss as to how she would use her signature techniques that combined the powers of various flames, such as the Buddha's Fury Lotus, if her flames were no longer within her body. But in the midst of her confusion, the little boy suddenly seemed to understand what Xiaoyan was worried about without being asked. The little boy actually showed Xiaoyan that he was able to form Xiaoyan's Buddha's Fury Lotus Flower technique with great ease. Even more surprising, the Lotus Flower technique formed by the little boy was very fast, even much faster than if Xiaoyan did it herself. This made both of them very surprised to see the extraordinary ability of the fire child. Not stopping there, the little boy then showed an even more astonishing sight. He was able to form another Buddha's Fury Lotus Flower technique in a very short time. And he did it over and over again until he was able to form 10 lotus flowers at once at almost the same time. After that, he then united the 10 Buddha's Wrath lotus flowers into one unit that formed a giant Buddha's Wrath lotus flower. This giant lotus flower emitted an aura of very terrifying power, even much more powerful than the ordinary lotus flower technique that Xiaoyan had emitted. Seeing this scene, Xiaoyan and Zunar were even more surprised. Meanwhile, the little Faichai seemed very proud and happy because he had managed to show his extraordinary strength to Shan. All of this showed that the fire child had consciously chosen Shushan as his master. In fact, the fire child would be very loyal and obedient to Shan. Xiaoyan was also very happy with the presence of this fire child. According to him, this fire child would be very helpful to him if he faced a big battle later, because this fire child could be assigned to emit the Buddha's Wrath lotus flower technique instantly and quickly, without disrupting the tempo or rhythm of Xiaoyan's fight as a sword practitioner and alchemist. Furthermore, they also assessed that this fire child possessed quite high intelligence. This indicated that this fire child still had the potential to continue developing in the future, becoming a much stronger figure than it currently was. Because they considered this fire child a valuable new companion, they decided to give it a name. They named the fire child Zhao Ye or Yiwa. After being named, the fire child then voluntarily re-entered Xiaoyan's body. After all the extraordinary events had passed, Xiaoyan and Zuno finally realized that they had stayed too long in the fire realm. This realization led them to decide that it was time to leave the fire realm and return to their respective hometowns. Thanks to Xiaoyan's extraordinary increase in strength. Now, at the level of a 5-star Dou Sheng, she was able to open a dimensional rift from within the fire realm. This dimensional rift would be their way home. Afterward, they immediately left the fire realm using the dimensional rift that had opened. That concludes the story of the animated series, Battle Through the Heavens, episode 195, and this story will continue in the next episode. For the continuation of the storyline, we will continue next week or in the next video opportunity. As always, we remind you that this story is a fictional story. Donghua fiction intended for entertainment purposes only. This story is based on a popular novel. Thank you very much to all of you who have watched this video until the end. If you enjoyed this video, you can give it a like and subscribe. See you again in the next video.